the run. He's scared. He's looking at the same kinds of numbers that we're looking at in polls. And if he's talking to voters, and I don't know that he is, but I know I'm talking to voters, he knows that people really are fed up. Because it's not just in the poll numbers. It's when I knock on a door and people are like, "You're Linda Stender, I'm so glad to meet you, I'm so glad you're winning, I can't wait for you to win." I mean, people say things like that. Or my favorite yesterday was I knocked on a door and people, because there is obviously we're ready to rumble, we're up on both sides, he's attacking, I'm out there, we're on TV, we're in the mail, we're on the phones. I knocked on a door yesterday, this senior man comes to the door, older man, and he says, "Ah, you're Linda Stender, you're that spender." And I said, and then he said, "That's the stupidest campaign I've ever." Somebody reported back to me that on 101.5, I guess it was Jim Gerhardt, I'm not sure, one of the morning jocks, was on and said, "I don't know who Linda Stender is, but I'm sure sick of listening to this ad. And boy, Mike Ferguson is doing a lot to build her name recognition." And of course, we know that if he wants to talk about spending money, boy, have we got a lot to talk about. We're going to talk about the $300 billion in Iraq, and we're going to talk about the $10 billion to Halliburton, and we're going to talk about the $10 billion tax cuts to the energy companies, and it goes on and on. Except that when we want to talk about spending where they're not spending the money that they should be, for our communities, for our veterans, for our kids, for education, for health care. Shame on them. We're going to take it back. We've been trying to come up with, trying to think of clever things, It sort of made me pause for a minute and maybe wish that maybe I'd kept my maiden name of DeMilt, because I think it would have been and if you can think of something that's useful that rhymes with Ferguson, I'm all ears.
Ferguson.
Thank you all for the